Of a miser.
No, spare me this, not this, Spirit. No.
This music box is a beautiful gift, Ebenezer, but I realize I matter little to you. Very little. To protect yourself from a hard and cruel world, you have become hard and cruel in response. I have tried to cheer and comfort you, but another idol has displaced me.
What idol could ever displace you, Belle?
You now worship a golden idol. I have seen your noble aspirations fall off one by one. Oh, Ebenezer, you've become another man.
I wanted security, success for you, Belle.
I seek tenderness, not riches. Therefore, even though it is Christmas, I release you from our engagement with a full heart for the love of him you once were.
No, Belle, don't.
Dear Ebenezer, may you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Belle, no. Spirit, show me no more. Why do you torture me? Remove me. I cannot bear it. Haunt me no longer. No longer.
Scrooge found himself once more alone, back upon his bed. He drifted off to sleep, only to be awakened again by the stroke of one. Scrooge gradually noticed a great blaze of ruddy light glowing from beneath the door. Something was in the outer room.
Come in, Ebenezer Scrooge, come in.
He opened the door and beheld his sitting room transformed. The walls and ceilings were so hung with living green that it looked like a perfect grove. All around the blazing fire lay a feast of meats and fruits and seething bowls of punch. And there sat a jolly giant, glorious to see. He bore a glowing torch shaped like a plenty's horn and held it up high up to shed its light on Scrooge as he came peeping round the door.
Come in and know me better, man. I am the ghost of Christmas present. You've never seen the like of me before.
Oh, Spirit, conduct me where you will. I went forth last night on compulsion, yet learnt a lesson which is working even now. Tonight, if you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it.
Prophet, still Scrooge? Well then, touch my robe.
And instantly, they were transported to the streets of London on a bright Christmas day. The shops were bustling with jolly people completing their errands or returning from church. The grocers, the poultry, and the fruit shops all were busy with delight. Scrooge and the Spirit came to a humble on a humble street.
This is the home of my clerk, Bob Cratchit, his wife, and 6 children. Why are we here, Spirit?
What has ever had your and your brother, Tiny Tim?
Sorry, Mother. We haven't been able to work to finish last night and declare weddings morning.
Well, never mind, so long as you are come. Sit ye down by the fire, my dear.
No, Father's coming. Hide, Martha, hide! Father!
Ah, Peter, Belinda, Frederick, Harriet. Why, where's our Martha?
Not coming.
Not coming? Not coming upon Christmas Day?
How did little Tim behave in church, Bob?
As good as gold, Mother, and better. Hey, Tim?
They sing so nice at church, Mother.
Bless you, my son. See, Mother, his heart is strong, and he will get better. I know it.
Let's play a game, Father. Play the memory game with us, please, please.
Oh, smart. Hurrah!
All right. Take now. There's plenty of bread and potatoes for all of you. First.
And later, plum pudding.
Wait.
Martha, dear, sit next to Tiny Tim and make sure he eats plenty. You must stay strong and well if anything should happen to...
Oh, Mother, don't even think that. Here, Teddy.
Quiet, please. There's a Merry Christmas to us all. God bless us.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Tell me,
I see a vacant seat by the chimney and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
oh no, but kind spirit, say he will be spared.
Why? If he be like to die, he had better do it and decrease the surplus population.
You used my own words against me.
Yes! Perhaps in the future, you will hold your tongue until you have discovered what the surplus population is. It is. It may be that in the sight of heaven, you are more worthless and less than millions like this poor man's child.
Late.
A toast, a Christmas.
Here, I would like to propose a toast to Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast. To Mr. Scrooge.
Not him.
Father, not him.
The founder of the feast in... I wish I had Mr. Scrooge here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and I'd have an appetite for it.
My dear, it's Christmas.
Oh. I'll drink to his health for your sake and the day's, not his. Long life to him, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy, I have no doubt.
Come, Ebenezer, to a gathering across town.
My nephew Fred, his wife Helen, and their many hungry friends.
And then he said Christmas was a humbug. As I live, and he believed it too.
Much more shame for him, Fred.
He's a comical old fellow, that's the truth, and not so pleasant as he might be. Offenses carry their own, and I have nothing to say against him.
I'm sure he's very rich. At least you always tell me so.
What of that, my dear wife? His wealth is of no use to him. He doesn't make himself comfortable with it.
I have no patience for him.
No.
Sorry for him. I couldn't be angry with him. I tried. Who suffers by his ill whims himself. Always, I mean to give him that same chance every year, whether he likes it or...
Still playing blind man's buff.
Come now, Topper, my fellow. Helen's sisters knows you're cheating. I think.
How are furnishings?
Let's play at forfeit.
Yes! Wait, let's play a game of yes and no. Think of something, dear husband, and we'll have to find out what.
All right. Quick now, ask away.
Vegetable.
No.
Animal.
Yes.
A friendly animal.
No.
Disagreeable.
Yes. Yes.
Grunts, growls, talks.
Yes to both. Sometimes.
Lives in London.
Yes. And no.
Walks the street.
Oh, yes.
A horse.
No.
Then it's a bull.
Nope.
Tiger.
Nope.
A bear.
Nope, but almost.
I have found it out, Fred. I know what it is.
You do? What is it?
It's your Uncle Scrooge.
yes. He has given us plenty of merriment, I am sure. Be ungrateful not to drink. Here, our hand at the moment. So here, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old man, whatever he is. He wouldn't take it from me, but may have it just the same. To Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge!
Ebenezer, there's much more to see. Men who keep Christmas in their own hearts.
Much they saw and far they went, and many homes they visited. The end. Spirit stood beside sick beds, and they were cheerful. On foreign lands and close to home. By poverty, and it was rich. In almshouse, hospital, and jail. In misery's every refuge, the Spirit blessing Scrooge as he went. Presently, they returned to the streets of London, the Spirit's final lesson. But the Spirit...
My life upon this globe is very brief. My time with you, Ebenezer, is almost done. Gained by what I have shown you of the good under my robe.
Huh? Oh. Two frightful, hideous, miserable children. Yellow, meager, scowling. Spirit, are they yours?
They are man's. This boy is ignorance. This girl is want. Beware them both, and all the degree, but most of all, beware this boy. For on his brow I see that written which is doom, unless the writing be erased. Without the spirit of Christmas to comfort them, narrow Puritanism and greed would release these wretched beings upon the world.
But Spirit, have they no refuge or resource?
Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons?
And with that, the ghost of Christmas present dissolved into the mist, and Scrooge stood alone upon the street. As the last stroke of midnight rang, Scrooge remembered the prediction of old Jacob Marley, and lifting his eyes, he beheld the third spirit, a solemn phantom, shrouded in black, draped and hooded, coming like a mist along the ground towards him.
Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come? You are about to show me the shadows of things that have not yet happened, but will happen. Spirit, will you not speak to me? Oh, ghost of the future, I fear you more than any specter I've seen, but as I know your purpose is to do me good, and as I hope to live to be another man from what I was, lead on. The night is waning fast, and it is precious time to me. Lead on. Why, it's my accustomed corner at the Royal Exchange, among businessmen. And here are my fellow merchants, as I've seen them often.
I don't know much about it either way. I only know that he's dead.
When did he die?
Well, last night, I believe.
Old Scratch hasn't got his own at last, eh?
I'm told.
What has he done with his money?
His company, perhaps. He hasn't left it to me. That's all I know.
It's likely to be a very cheap funeral. Upon my life, I don't know of anyone to go to it.
I don't mind going, if lunch is provided.
Spirit, why show me this trivial conversation? They can't be discussing the death of my old partner, Jacob Marley. Is there some hidden purpose? Where is my own shadow? I expect the conduct of my future self to provide some latent moral for my own improvement. I have been resolving a change of life, Spirit, and I hope you can show me my newborn resolutions being carried out here. Oh. What obscure part of town are we in now, Spirit? This whole quarter reeks with crime, with filth and misery. Why bring me to this low-brow, beetling hovel, a rag and bottle shop? Who are these grotesque people?
Look here, old Joe. Let the charwoman be the first, let the laundress be second, and let the undertaker's man be the last one you see.
Then, what you got to sell, my dear? What you got to sell?
Who's the worst for the loss of things like these? Not a dead man, I suppose, eh?
No, indeed. If he wanted to keep him after he was dead, the wicked old screw, why wasn't he natural in his lifetime?
Mrs. Dilber.
Well, if he had been, he'd have had someone to look after him when he was struck with death, instead of lying there gasping out his last, alone, by himself. 'Tis true, Joe.
'Tis the truest word that ever was spoke. It's a judgment on him, it is. Huh? What's this? Bed curtains?
Yes, bed curtains.
You don't mean to say you took them down, rings and all, with him lying there?
And why not? Don't drop that lamp's oil upon the blankets now.
His blankets, too?
And this fine shirt. It's the best he had. They'd have wasted it by dressing him up if he hadn't been for me.
Spirit, I see. The case of this unhappy man might be my own. My life tends that way now. What is this? A bare, uncurtained bed? The shrouded body of the plundered, unknown man? He lay here, with no one to say he was kind to me, and for the memory of one kind word, I will be kind to him. Spirit, you point to the head of this corpse. Do you wish me to remove the cover? Spirit, this is a fearful place. In leaving it, I shall not leave its lesson. Trust me. Let us go. I understand you, and I would do it if I could, but I have not the power, Spirit. I have not the power. No. Let me see some tenderness connected with a death, or this dark chamber will be forever present with me. Spirit, once more we are at the home of Bob Cratchit, but it is different. So quiet. What is it, Spirit? What kind of Christmas day is this?
Stop, Peter, stop reading. Oh, my son, Tiny Tim.
Please don't cry.
Oh, he's late tonight, Martha. When he had Tiny Tim on his shoulder, he would walk very fast indeed. But the child was light to carry, and Father loved him so. It was no trouble at all.
Where's Father now?
Sorry I'm late, Mother. I wish you could have gone. It would have done you good to see how green a place it is, but you'll see it often. I promised. I promised Tim that we'd walk there on Sundays.
Oh, Bob.
My little child, my little child.
Spectre, Something informs me that our parting moment is at hand. Tell me, what man was that who we saw lying dead? Spirit, where are we now? Merciful heaven, a dismal, ruinous churchyard. Desolate, lonely, crumbling graves. Here then is the wretched man. He lay underneath the ground. This grave? Before I draw nearer to that stone, tell me, Spirit, are these the shadows of things that will be, or are they the shadows of things that may be only? Spirit, that tombstone, what is written upon it? Wait, the name on the grave is Ebenezer Scrooge. No. Spirit, why show me this if I am past all hope? Am I to become like Jacob Marley? Like the other cursed ghosts? Chained, wandering this earth forever? No. Spirit, hear me. I am not the man I was. Tell me that I may change these dreadful shadows. I'll honor Christmas in my heart. I'll try and keep it all the year. I'll live in the past, the present, and the future, and not shut out the lessons they teach. I pray, please, Spirit, that I may sponge away the writing on this stone. I beg you, I'll change. I pray, I'll change. What's this? My bedpost? I'm home? In my own bed? In my own room? Oh, Jacob Marley, heaven and the Christmas time be praised for this. I don't know what day of the month it is. I don't know how long I've been among the spirits. I don't know anything. I'm as light as a feather, as happy as an angel, as merry as a schoolboy, as giddy as a drunken man. Oh, glorious light, fresh air. Oh, the window. Why, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas! Boy, what's today? What day is it, my fine fellow? Christmas Day? Oh, I haven't missed it. The spirits have all done it. They've done it all in one night. Boy, do you know the poulterers on the next street at the corner? Do you know whether they've sold the prize turkey that was hanging up there? Is it? Well, go quick and buy it. No, I am in earnest. Go and buy it and tell them to bring it here, that I may make certain that we all have a wonderful Christmas. It's Christmas.
Scrooge sent the boy to buy the prize turkey and have it delivered to the Cratchit family as an anonymous gift. Then the new Ebenezer Scrooge dressed himself in all his best and got out into the streets of London. By this time, people were pouring forth, and Scrooge regarded it all with a delight and smile and a hearty holiday greeting.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
By mere chance, Scrooge came upon the charity seekers he had dismissed yesterday, but today he apologized and made a large donation to their worthy cause. with many back payments included. He went to church, walked about the streets, watched the people hurrying to and fro. He patted children on the head, questioned beggars, and found that everything could bring him pleasure. He had never dreamed that any walk, that anything could bring him so much happiness. In the afternoon, Scrooge turned his steps to the door of his nephew Fred, who was in the midst of a Christmas dinner with his wife and their many hungry friends.
Uncle Ebenezer? Why, I can't believe you're really here. At my home, on Christmas.
I came to beg your pardon, Fred, for the things I said about Christmas. That was a humbug.
Well, I don't know what to do. Say, do come in. Helen, look! Well, may I present my wife, Helen?
Uncle Ebenezer, I never expected this of you.
No, Helen, pleased to meet you, but can you forgive an old fool?
Oh, of course, Uncle, of course.
Well, join the feast. Set another place at the table. Here, raise your glasses. All. I propose a toast. A toast to Uncle Scrooge.
To Uncle Scrooge!
And so, Ebenezer Scrooge rejoined his family and rejoined the family of man. The next morning, Scrooge was early at the office. If he could only be there first and catch Bob Cratchit coming late, that was the thing he had set his heart upon. And was Bob ever late? The clock had struck 9, no Bob. 1:15, no Bob. Finally.
Mr. Cratchit, what do you mean by coming in at this time of day?
I'm very sorry, sir. I am behind my time. It shall not be repeated. I was making rather merry yesterday, sir.
Bob Cratchit, I'll not stand this sort of thing any longer. Therefore, I am about to raise your salary.
Oh, please, sir. You're going to raise my salary? But, sir.
Bob, I've not lost my senses. I've come to them. A Merry Christmas, Bob. A merrier Christmas than I've given you for many a year. Yes, I'll raise your salary and endeavor to assist your struggling family. We will discuss your affairs this very afternoon over a Christmas bowl of smoking bishop. Bob Cratchit, Merry Christmas!
And Scrooge was better than his word. He became a good friend and a good master, and as good of a man as the old city ever knew. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he became a second father. And it was always said that Ebenezer Scrooge knew how to keep Christmas well. May that be truly said of us all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim sagely observed,
God bless us, everyone.